A minor leaguer. With the team's chances hanging by a thread, this skipper calls for a last stand.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Andre Marchand comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 7, Andre Marchand.
Striding in to start the ninth, Luis Padilla, as they'll look to get something going here. Outfield comes way in here, the first pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
Scott Caudle's at the plate now as he looks at strike one. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope.
And a ball 1-0.
Ball 1, no
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Line towards center field. But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over. And the score finishes 4-1 today. Trenton used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Andre
your
Marchand
attention,
takes the
please.
ball now in inning number
Now
9,
pitching
looking
for
to
Trent.
close the door.
Number 7, Andre Marchand.
Leading off the inning, Will Bowyer, and they'll
Leading
need
up
him to
for
get
the
something
Sea Dogs.
going here.
Tough
The
task
center
ahead
fielder,
here as this guy, one of the top save guys in the league right now. He's been very reliable shutting the door.
And he starts him out with a splitter for a called strike.
That's the ball.
No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Now the 2-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Randall is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. Ready for another shot now. Darren Michael. He singled his last time up. Now the pitch.
Michael.
Hit on the ground to short. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th. Striding in once again, Edgar Gomes. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
At the
A ball and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, a hitter must feel hopeless against that kind of gas. That final pitch was a 100-mile-an-hour fastball, and this thing is over.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Thunder came through late,
Fans,
taking the
our
lead in the
final line
8th
score.
to secure the
First for the
victory.
victorious Thunder,
Johnny
2
Maynard
runs on
earns the
11
victory
hits,
out of the
no
bullpen,
errors. They
number
left
10
2
on the
men on
year.
base. Your
Andre
attention,
Marchand comes out of the
Now
bullpen to
pitching for
shut
Trent.
things down here in the 9th.
Number 7, Andre Marchand.
Now at the plate, Samuel Soriano.
Now batting, first baseman, Samuel Soriano.
He's set, and the pitch. Hops this one up. But this will land untouched. Pinheiro, base runner at first with 1 out. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south.
On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Well, it's almost automatic for this guy as he puts another game on ice. That's save number 40 for the season.
Fans, our
Clearly,
final line
this
score.
guy is one of the
First for
best in the game.
victorious Thunder,
3-0 the
3
final
runs,
score in this
11
one
hits.
today.
Your attention,
Andre
please.
Marchant takes
Now
the ball
pitching
now in
for
inning
Trent.
number 9, looking to
Number
close the
7,
door.
Andre Marchant.
Striding in to start the 9th, Abraham
Leading
Devitt,
up
as
for
they'll
the
look to
pitcher
get
catch,
something going here and even this
catcher.
game up.
Tough task
Abraham
ahead here as this guy,
Devitt.
one of the top save guys in the league right now. He's been very reliable shutting the door.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Up in the zone for him, and he takes a called strike 2. Marchant is an absolute flamethrower, of course. You don't have to watch him long before that radar gun really pops and catches your eye.
This is what we're looking for in today's game. We're looking for velocity, and this guy is V-E-L-O. Velo lights up a radar gun, and he can hit triple digits, and that's one of the reasons why everybody likes to watch this guy throw.
And that's the first out. Digging in, Adam Cornell. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Cornell.
A ball and no strikes. And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1. And that's taken for a called strike 2.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Into the box now, Hector Velasquez, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. Two out, nobody on. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough hit.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. The Trenton Thunder with their 80th win to pace the division. Tom Sumner earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Andre Marchant closes the door for the save, his 41st of the year. So that'll just about Andre Marchant comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
7, Andre Marchant.
Standing in, Mackenzie Francis. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Outfield comes way in here. The first pitch. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
1-1 the count. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Marchant is a guy that certainly fits the profile as a power fastball pitcher, but I think what makes him really most impressive is the command he displays while keeping the velocity as high as it is. And he struck him out. Into the box, Orlando Fuentes.
Now batting, the
third baseman hugging the line here. Called strike at the letters, 0-1. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. Now here it comes. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Ready once again, Sheldon Yabu. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And here's a ball hit in the air. On the run, and he makes the catch just shy of the wall. And with that, this ball game is over. 3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Trenton took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Francesco Mota earns his 8th victory of the season. Andre Marchand hammers down the save, his 42nd. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Andre Marchand takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Andre Marchand.
Kicking off the top of the 9th, Sam Bond, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Sam Bond.
Now the pitch. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
I don't know if he needs a few more warm-up pitches or he's just announcing his presence with authority. Either way, watch your face.
2-0 now. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. So the tying run is aboard here in the 9th.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
3-1 to him now. The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s, you ain't doing much with that.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Fred Hunt becomes the first out in the 9th inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. From the stretch. Up. Popped him up. Valenzuela waits on it. 2 gone. Digging in and looking for more, Samuel Soriano. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. 1 ball, no strikes to count. One and one, here it is. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. And that misses 2-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
It always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. The Trenton Thunder have evened up this series at 1 game apiece. Richard Rosa takes home the win. Sean Alvarez.
Having split the first 2 in an extended series, the emphasis is on grabbing the upper hand in Game 3.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Andre Marchand comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 7, Andre Marchand.
So striding in, Darren Michael. He'll be the first to bat here in the inning with his guys in need of some 9th inning magic if they're going to force a Game 5.
Michael.
Called strike on the knuckle curve, and he's ahead in the count, 0-1. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Go.
That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. Bases are empty. 1 man out. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. And it's 1-2. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Lays off 2-2 now. Sent on the ground out to second. Barrera has it on to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th. Striding in, Prince Miller, and their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out.
Miller.
The high fastball is in there.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Grounder down the line at third. Guzman comes up with it. They get the force, and with that, this series is over.
Well, win in advance is the name of the game, and that's just what they've done. Congrats to them, but it's just going to get harder from here. We'll see how much they have left in the tank to take it into the next round.
Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
And he was locked in at the plate up there. You could really see it in his approach and the swings he put on the ball. Finished with 3 base hits, and he certainly was a big factor in their victory.
Andre Marchand takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 7, Andre Marchand.
Digging in, Jason Clark. He comes into this at bat 0 for 2 with the hit by pitch.
The right fielder.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
1-2 now. To short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. Now at the plate, TJ Crowell. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. 1-0 the count. Clark gets his lead at first, nobody out. There he goes. Pitch outside, the throw. Not in time as he steals second. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And he misses there for ball 4, so runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
23.
Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
In today's game, if they're going to give you an out, you take it. You have to find a way to execute a pitch in the zone, allow him to get the bunt down, and take the out at first.
And he yanks the bat back in time. 3-0 now.
Yeah, now you've got a guy up there trying to give you an out by bunting. So the last thing you want to do is waste pitches and maybe put yourself in a situation where you could walk him.
And he misses ball 4. So now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base. First delivery to him on the way. And he begins the at-bat with a knuckle curve looked at for strike 1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Fully hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. He's right there. Oh, won't get him. Stepping in, Aiden Barber. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Here's the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him. And the go-ahead run will score from third as they've taken the lead here in the late going. Next will be the designated hitter, Theodore McGowan. He flew out in his last at-bat. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. 2-2.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
And he gets him swinging. What a big out there, as there is now 1 away. Now stepping up to the plate, Juan Garlobo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Behind 0-2 now. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch.
1 ball.
Thought about it, but he holds up on the knuckle curve. 1-2. Beltran, the runner at third. Hill over at second. Barber at first. 1 gone. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
The third baseman, number 7.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
The 0-2. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Bases are loaded here. 2 down.
Nope.
A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1-2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. So disaster strikes here in the 9th, as a late rally has certainly dampened the mood of these fans.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind in the top of the 9th. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. 3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Flying Squirrels jump out to a 1-0 series lead.
Ladies and
Andre
gentlemen,
Marchand
your attention,
comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 7, Andre Marchand.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Theodore McGowan. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
The designated hitter, Theodore.
First pitch
McGowan.
on its way. Oh, he couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Right side, hit hard. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. At the plate, Bill Loomis. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point.
Bill Loomis.
He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. In there, and it's even at 1. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Number 23, Esteban.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. There's the knuckle curve laid off, 1-1. Line hard to the left side, but foul. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Fouled away. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Settling in now, James Eddy. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Set and the 2-1 pitch taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
Definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. 3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Thunder have evened up this series at 1 game apiece.
A manager challenges his players to improve their championship odds by seizing a win in a crucial swing game.
Andre Marchant takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Andre Marchant.
At the plate, James Eddy, who looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
The catcher, James Eddy.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Oh, and he got a pitch to handle as this ball is hit high in the air and deep. And folks, this ball game is tied. Into the box now, Jason Clark. No balls and a strike to count. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Now batting, Richie Yeager. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one.
Shortstop, Richie.
Too high, 1-0.
Yeager.
One out, nobody on. That finds the zone, a called strike.
1-1.
Very high, 2-1. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go
20.
Aiden Barber. He flew out in his last at-bat. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first. Here's the first pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. In for a strike, it's 1-1.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s, you ain't doing much with that.
A 1-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the 9th as they push across.
And leading off for the Flying Squirrel.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. Striding forward now is the DH, Theodore McGowan. He's 1 for 4 for the game. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, Bill Loomis. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 pitch coming. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Digging in once again, Esteban Beltran. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Palacios is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. Stepping in, James Eddy.
The catcher, number 36.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Eddy.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The 1-1. Misses, ball 2.
2-1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. To 2-2 now. shin high. That's taken for a ball. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
No runner. Got it.
Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's one out in the inning. They got one more to play with that they could potentially be productive with. But this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
In the dirt, and now let's see. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And a huge mistake, as that's going to move the winning run into scoring position. Possible game winners at second base here with one away. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Hit to first. Played on the backhand. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Now at the plate, Richie Yeager. He's got a chance to win it here, but with a couple of bases open, they might think about working around him. Here's the first pitch, and this one gets away. And they will lead the series 2-1 as they walk off winners. Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the tops player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits.
With one game about to decide a league championship, an experienced manager shares a moment of levity with the young team.
Andre Marchant comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Andre Marchant. Leading off, the center fielder.
Here's the first pitch. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball one. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
Ready with another 2-strike offering. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. 3-2.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. So here's the cleanup hitter, Fabio Almanza. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Did get the call there, but you can't let that bother you. Just have to say, so what, and make another good pitch.
Swing and a miss for strike one. The 1-1 pitch. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Coming to the plate now, Esteban Beltran. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Ball one. 2 out, nobody on. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike one.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Swing, and he pops him up. This should do it. He makes the catch, and they have taken Game 5 here at home, but it'll get harder from here as this ball game is over. In a close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most, and this is the guy. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see, he finishes with a 3-hit game, including a double. He can feel good about